Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Xrp lawsuit. We got the winning hand. The winning hand, ladies, gentlemen, and all the non-XRP haters. Welcome to another episode. It's going to be a brilliant month in general, not just for XRP, but for the entire industry. There are mass adoption news coming out left, right, center. It's going to be great. But when it comes to this case that feels like it's been around for 150 years, we got the upper hand. Now, we knew we had the upper hand the day that this case came out. However, the rest of the world is starting now to come to the idea that Ripple's going to win. In this article, Yahoo Finance talks about it's becoming obvious that the defendants hold the winning hand. Not only has Ripple Labs racked up one procedural victory after another, it also has evidence of SEC officials making statements that undermine their own case. We're on the home stretch. We really are. SEC undermines its own case. Internal SEC people, inside the organization reckon that they can't win. What chances do they have on the outside world? So, what does that mean for you? Because ultimately, that's why you're here today. When it settles, you, me, the rest of the world, we are not going to have enough time to click the button to buy. Now, it is the weekend. You probably worked very hard, and I congratulate you for that. And I know some of you are putting in extra hours at work so that you can build up your portfolios. And that, you have my respect. But just if, you're sitting on the sidelines and you're waiting, you know what? This looks a bit risky. I might wait until the case settles before I get in. It's my responsibility to give you my personal opinion. And again, it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but you won't have time to get in when the case settles. It's just going to go that fast, that ferocious, that you're not going to have time. And I have to tell you this. It's just how it's going to be. So if you're spending the weekend thinking about, do I get more XRP? Do I get XRP? Do I hold, or do I keep holding on to XRP? Maybe this might be the weekend that you really sit down and think about it long and hard. Because once the decision is made, there's no going back. And whatever decision you make, you're going to have to be happy with. And that's just a fact of life. Now, Ripple has been given an extension to respond to the SEC redactions. But the legal battle, the battle drags on. They're not out. SEC's not out. If you look at it, they're still in the game. Well, technically. But it's like a game of tennis and Ripple is, 5-1 up on the fifth set. What are the chances of, SEC making a comeback? Very, very unlikely. And so, yes, the legal battle drags on. Yes, we don't have an exact date of when this is all gonna end. We don't. But let me tell you, whether it's April, or May, or November, whatever the case, when it settles, you won't have time to react. I just want you guys to know, as long as you're aware of that, I'm good. Now, every month, at the beginning of the month, 1 billion XRP withdrawn by Ripple, as 412 million XRP get moved by exchanges. This happens every month. Like, it's just one of those things that happen. If you didn't know about it, it's good for you to research so you understand what's going on there. Now, institutional investors are storming back to Bitcoin and Ethereum from altcoins, says new coin share survey. It's a bit interesting. So some of the money from the altcoins is going back into the major two, and then it's going to go back into the altcoin. So what happens is Bitcoin goes first, Ethereum goes second, and then everyone else. So let's see how that goes. Could this be the year though, where XRP goes first, and then everyone else follows along, and XRP breaks away from Bitcoin, from the Bitcoin dominance? It's going to be a fascinating year. It's going to be a fascinating year, to say the least. There is just so much that's going to happen from a mass adoption point of view that I can't wait. I can't wait. But I'm going to be with you every single step of the way. Now, I want you to also know today that please keep everything protected. This Taiwanese pop star loses NFTs to phishing scam. Please be careful. This guy lost 500k to NFT scammers. Now, Twitter scams, email scams, people pretending to be people scams. There is just so much out there at the moment. Please keep your stuff secure. If you have a gut feeling, I don't trust this conversation, get out. Anybody trying to give you crazy return on your money, run for the hills. Anyone who says, yeah, here's a screenshot of my bank deposit, look how much money I've been making, run for the hills. Remember to trust your gut. And remember that too good to be true is too good to be true, right? You're a serpent, you're better than that. But I want you guys to be well prepared because I don't want it to happen to you. Now, Marco Sella says German investors should respond to rising inflation by replacing bonds with Bitcoin. That's a big statement. So, at what point do people start to go, you know what? Inflation is that high. I'm going to go put it into a digital asset that only has, for example, Bitcoin. 21 million Bitcoins will ever be minted. Will ever be mined. At what point does the whole world start to look at this mathematics and go, you know what? Yeah, that's a better return on my money. This is what we're talking about, mass adoption, right? It's coming, whether people like it or not. Germany's inflation is at a 30-year high. They're not the only ones. The market's bad. In the World Economic Forum, they specifically said live that a new way is coming. A digital way is coming, which means they're going to ditch paper and they're moving to blockchain. They said that on the World Forum. Go check it out. Those were their exact words, not the serpent, their words. Now, Ripple's Chris Larsen wants Bitcoin to be like XRP, and it ain't going well. It ain't going well at all. People did not like what he had to say. Of course, we're going to talk about price, where we're going, what's happening, how we're going to get there. Now, there's a lot of myths out there. And one of those is that XRP runs and controls too much of its network for people to trust it. Well, look who controls these networks. 4 mining groups control 58% of Bitcoin. 3 mining pools control 57% of Ethereum. But Ripple runs only 7% of validators on the XRP ledger. So, once again, I ask XRP haters, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? If you come to me and you give me a smart-ass comment, you're gonna get one back. I mean, I'm the serpent. So, please take your rubbish elsewhere and do some research before commenting. Honestly. Now, I believe that the SEC would rather settle with Ripple than hand over documents. I've said it before and I'll say it again. And I think this could be the month. What do you think? Now, the Commission has refused, despite many pleas over many years, to provide regulatory guidance about how our rules apply to crypto assets. So some of the responsibilities for the lack of legal regulatory clarity lies at our doorsteps. It's true. It's true. America needs more clarity. Now, when we talk about the price action, where we're going, what is happening, and how we're going to get there, look, structure-wise, we're good. We're really good and ready for a takeoff. Now we may visit your 75, 76 cents before we take off. It's a possibility. If I go even worst case scenario, you could be looking at 62 cents. And now I don't think we're going to get anywhere near that. I think we're on our way. But I always like to mention these scenarios because I know that you guys think, well, you can't just give us all the good news. What if there is bad news from a technical perspective? But 62 would be the absolute lowest that I would see it go to before we start to jump up and start to, really make headways. $1.40, consolidating above and continue to move forward. But for me personally, where we're at right now is the perfect launch pad. And let's face it, 82 cents for an XRP token, in my opinion, it's a bargain. But again, I've been researching this for a very, very long time. And I just want you guys to get to the point where you have that kind of posture. But overall, I'm going to leave you today with this. This was from yesterday. I want you guys to have a long-term vision, understand that things take time, but patience will be rewarded. And if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.